Hello, my fellow spicy nacho Doritos. I had a dream from last time I was asleep. In that dream, I guess for the beginning of it, I was every single character in a single, never made in real life final version movie for what I mean is for just in real life outside of this dream. I don't think it was based off of any real life movie. It was a Clint Eastwood movie, and I think I was all of the characters in that movie. What I mean is including Clint. What I mean is Clint Eastwood. And there were two people in the start of that movie who thought what I mean is who thought the police weren't doing a good enough job. So then they decided to become fake police. And they followed Clint Eastwood, who looked like or similar. What I mean is, or similar to how he looked in the. What I mean is in the movie called Mule or Mole, and he was driving the same. What I mean is the same Ford FR100. What I mean is Ford FR100 pickup truck from that movie. I think he had a beagle and a German shepherd, which were two different dogs that had those two different dog breeds. Individually, which means they were not mixed that I could tell. They just looked like one beagle dog and one German. What I mean is German shepherd dog sitting on the back of his pickup truck. The under. What I mean is the fake what I mean is the fake police were chasing him. What I mean is what I mean is the fake police officers, which were two police officers that I mentioned earlier for this stream. What I mean is for this stream, we're chasing him. And those two, what I mean is those two dogs jumped out of his pickup trucks. What I mean is truck's bed, while those fake police officers were chasing him. I think they weren't wearing any police uniform or having any type of police indication. A part of or on the vehicle. What I mean is the car they were. What I mean is what I mean is they were. What I mean is were riding in. So those two dogs jumped out of Clint Eastwood's pickup truck while those fake police officers were in a vehicle which was like a sedan. What I mean is, I think it was a sedan following him, and that is when his, as in Clint Eastwood, so that was when Clint Eastwood's two dogs that I mentioned earlier jumped out. During the next part of my dream I had, I was taking a shower. When I was done, I wasn't. What I mean is, I wasn't sure how much I got dressed. I guess I was, but I didn't realize it, and I will tell you when I did. So, I was. What I mean is, I was getting on a dangerous excavator with what I mean is with no guardrails. That was like if you lose your balance on it, you're pretty much. What I mean is you're pretty much dead if you fall. What I mean is if you fall. What I mean is fall. I think I was in a movie. What I mean is, I think I was in a movie during that time when I was doing that people there or during that time that smoking was what I guess was not unhealthy for you, but instead what I guess a lot of people might have claimed a tool to help you relax, if I am right, for how most people misunderstood it. What I mean is misunderstood it. So like before, what I mean is before I got on that elevator that looked weird, I was in a crowd of what I mean is in a crowd of people that was organized in rows. What I mean is in rows. What I mean is in rows. What I mean is in rows. One of those people offered me what I mean is offered me both a cigarette and a lighter. I said no, and I also said, well, I am not sure if I said no by saying no exactly, but I also said, if I said no, I think I said because after, but I know, but but I know, I for sure said smoking can give you cancer and can damage your lungs. I was getting on that excavator. What I mean is excavator. There were seats on them. They went around like swivel chairs, and what the seats were connected to were really just blocks that moved by machine, floating above. What I mean is above a high enough height to kill you if you fall. But they weren't necessarily floating. What I mean is floating. They were just supported by a what I think what I mean is what I think what I mean is what I think was a crank type of system where it just gets cranked. What I mean is just gets cranked to go around, and then what I mean is, and then go around the opposite way, like once it comes to one end, alongside the other end. I got on there, but one of the areas didn't seem to have a share on it. What I mean is a share on it. So one of what I mean is one of the people there who was the closest person behind me. What I mean is behind me offered me. What I mean is me. What I mean is me a foldable share. What I mean is a foldable chair. What I mean is a foldable. What I mean is a foldable chair. I used. What I mean is I used it. And by the time I came to the other side, and it was time for what I mean is for me to get off. What I mean is for me to get off. I realized I was only wearing underwear, so I wanted to go back. And what I mean is, and I asked, I walked with someone down a different area, which was a stairway. What I mean is a stairway. What I mean is a stairway. What I mean is stairway. And eventually, when I was like going down, I think I might have saw it something like what I mean is something like as if it was a multiple story Chuck E. Cheese's. I think I might have saw a parent and a child while I was being walked down with someone, even though I was what I mean 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 was even though what I what I mean was even though I was walking down myself with that person without relying. What I mean is what I mean is relying. What I mean is relying off of that person for help. What I mean is what I mean is for help. And I was what I mean is, and I was doing it myself regardless of that person walking down. What I mean is walking down. What I mean is down with me. What I mean is me. When I exited, by the way, I think the whole time when I was with those people who were smoking, what I mean is who were smoking or who did smoke, I guess, if I am. What I mean is, if I am right for that time, who, well, it was a time when people smoked, so when I was first out of the shower, I think I had my new Tumblr that has the abbreviations on it for Retirement Planner of America, if I am right. What I mean is, am right. What I mean is, am. What I mean is, am right. So I think I had a Tumblr with ice. What I mean, what I mean is with ice and water. That whole time up to the point where I was exiting one of the. What I mean is one of the rooms for that staircase. And when I what I mean is exited one of the. What I mean is one of those rooms. It was just a desert. There was no. What I mean is I could not see a exit What I mean is I could not see a exit door anymore. What I mean is more. So I walked through that desert. I think I eventually met up with some people who were. What I mean is were travel. What I mean is traveling through their tube. I think we went through a amusement park eventually, and we were walking where you were not supposed to walk. as if it was still a part of the desert we were walking in. I said that tumblers still, and eventually, what I mean, what I mean, what I mean is, and eat. What I mean is, and what I mean is, and what I mean is, eventually I had my, or what I mean is, what I mean, what I mean is, eventually I had the necessary, or, or what I mean is, eventually I had the necessary clothing on, because when I said I was only wearing what I mean is underwear earlier, I meant I didn't had socks or shoes on also. So what I what I mean is, so eventually I think I had, what I mean is, had two strange pets. It was like, what I mean is, it was like they weren't even living. They were, what I mean is, they were, what I mean is, they were, what I mean is, were like living cans. They were what I mean is, they were, what I mean is, were two living cans. They were eating, what I mean is, they were, what I mean is, they, what I mean is, they were pretty much eating everything. I was later than, what I mean is, I was later then what I mean is then what I mean is then filming a what I mean is filming a train
What's going on?
the battery.
Okay, let's go get our charger. Okay. We're good. No, actually.
They had a. He's like, he basically told me that we're gonna take it. Are you recording right now?
So what I mean is, so I was eventually filming what I mean is recording a train passing by from what I mean is from a dead end street. So what I mean is I was eventually filming a what I mean is I was eventually what I mean is recording a train from what I mean is from a dead end street. And that train was passing through in front. What I mean is in front of the dead end for that street. What I mean is there was just fencing and some bushes. What I mean is, and some bushes. And what I mean is, and I, what I mean is, and I guess maybe what I mean, what I mean is, and I guess maybe some, what I mean is some extra greenery plants. What I mean, what I mean, what I mean is greener. What I mean is greenery plants there as well. What I mean is, what I mean is as well. What I mean is well there. And what I mean, what I mean is, and then what I mean is, and what I mean is, and then some Walmart employees came. What I mean is, some Walmart employees came. What I mean is came. What I mean, what I mean is came, and they, what what I mean is, and they forced me by dragging me and abusing me towards the Walmart parking lot. And they said I am not allowed. What what I mean what I mean is, and they said I am not allowed to film trains from there. What I mean is from there. What I mean is from there. Which that Walmart was just a short walking distance away from where I was recording the train I was recording. So I was dragged to that Walmart parking lot, and they, as in the employees who dragged me there by force. What I mean is by force said I am. What I mean is said I am. What I mean is am not allowed to record trains there. And then some friends I had before that I lost. What I mean is that I lost ways to contact were just instantly showing up there. Also, what I mean what I mean is, and also my friend who has a YouTube channel. What I mean is who has a YouTube channel. What I mean is who has a YouTube channel. What I mean is who has a YouTube channel. Who I asked since his YouTube channel. What I mean is since his YouTube channel is labeled the same as something, which he said yes, and it was labeled the same as his real life name. He said I could say it was his real life name. What I mean is was his real life. What I mean is real life name.
Hi, Kevin.
So he told me what I mean is I asked him if I could say his real life name for his first and last name because it is the same as something else, and he said yes, which it is the same as his YouTube. What I mean what I mean is because it is this. What I mean is because it is the same as his YouTube channel's name as of right now. What I mean is as of right now. What I mean is now. What I mean is as of right now. Which, since he said I could say it, it is David Henderson. So he showed what I mean is, so he showed up there. What I mean is up there in my. What I mean is my. What I mean is my dream. What I mean is dream. What I mean is dream I had from last night, or not last night, but what I mean, but what I mean is from, but what I mean is from, but what I mean is from when I was last asleep. And what I mean is, and I just yelled, "Leave me alone." And they, what I mean is, and they all walked away. What I mean is, what I mean is, and they all walked away, and after a certain amount of distance of walking away, they all instantly disappeared. And I waited there for what I mean. What I mean is for what I mean is for a while, until I was done waiting there. Thinking what I mean is thinking about everything, and I went to one side of that Walmart. What I mean is, and I went to one side of that Walmart, and when I looked down, what I mean is, and when what I mean is, and when what I mean is, and when I looked down, it looked like a mall, but it was just underneath that Walmart, and what was below that I saw actually what I mean is actually I think it was just a parking garage. I think it was just a parking garage. And I did something like, if you watched the movie Stuber, if you noticed the main undercover, what I mean is, if you noticed the main cop in that movie, who, when he was chasing the first criminal in it, he was jumping down and grabbing on. What I mean is, and grabbing on to ledges from a high height. I did exactly that for what that off. What I mean is that police. What I mean is that what I mean is that police officer did for that first. What I mean is that first part of that movie, and what I mean is, and when I went down all the way, there was a. What I mean is, there was what I guess was a